Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great morning as always. I could be having a better morning. So we're not going to be doing the law stream this morning, but we'll play some rimworld and we'll hang and we'll take questions and I will complain at YouTube and things like that along the way. Welcome, Jose. I assume it's Jose, but I've never seen that name spelled that way before. Is it Jose? Or is it something else? Because I always feel like bad for mispronouncing your name. Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good morning, Mandy Amos. I can't go to church, so this is my next bit of solace. Yeah, well, that's okay. We're going to just hang out together and play, and we might do some streaming later. Chris Dara says, my first time going to law blog for video games. Yeah, that's a hard one. Well, yeah, you know, not necessarily the best gamer, but I didn't do any prep. I'm having a bad morning. I don't want to do law right now. I'll do law later. All right? I'll do law this evening. We'll do 2 or 3 stories this evening. It'll be fine. I don't want to do law right now. What I do want to do is crank up the difficulty on this game to max and watch myself die repeatedly. Good morning, Sky. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Let's play some RimWorld. Super. All right, so we're going to do a new colony together. We'll do a classic start. I think that's a good place to be. And we're going to crack up the difficulty to max because, we hate our lives. So we'll do Randy Random and we'll crack the difficulty up to max and watch ourselves die horribly. So that will be fun. Savage for a seed sounds pretty good. And I think all the standard settings seem fine. You had a 12-hour day in retail. I haven't done one of those in a long time. But I definitely know what it's like. Not fun. Yeah, day after day it gets a little bit much. All right, so let's see what we got. Let's go. I think. Can we do like around here? Yeah. Temperate forest. Yeah. Nice around here, maybe. Let's see. Terrain. Maybe here. Temperate forest with some sandstone and marble. That's not bad. Large hills. I think that looks good. I'd like a longer growing period than 30 out of 60 days. Let's see if we can do better than that. 40, 40, 50. Year-round growing. Yeah, let's see if we go down here and get some year-round growing. Here. Large hills, marble and sandstone, year-round growing. That's pretty good. Hello, Taylor. How are you doing? Good morning. Large hills. Year-round growing. Great. I like that. Let's do that for a starting location. All right, now we just need to find some people that can help us not die immediately. All right, so this person has they're not incapable of it, but they're a psychopath. That's fine. And they're a cannibal. That could be helpful for food consumption. So yeah, but they're slow on the uptake, so they have a low learning factor. But they're high learning on plants, which is really really good to help us grow. So I think we'll keep that person. I don't want anyone who's incapable of anything. This is misogynist. Ooh, really good at animal handling. Really good at intellectual, social skills. I like that. Take that skill set. And neurotic and ugly. Melee is high. Animals is really high. Social, intellectual. How's my cook doing? I have anyone who's decent on cooking. I don't have anyone who's decent on cooking. I need at least one decent cook. Oh, there you go. Gourmand. Cooking +4. Hunger rate is 150%. Sanguine. And they're upbeat all the time. I like that. So, yeah. So let's see. Our team, we got shooting skills. We got construction skills at 4. That's good enough to get us started. Cooking at 8. Medical at 4 is fine. Mining at 3. Plants at 4 with some growth. Intellectual 10. Yeah. Legal questions. Should cannibalism be viewed as grounds for leniency since it's less wasteful? You could try that legal theory. I don't know how that would go off. Are you going to do the practical but mess up thing and have a bunch of psychopaths so you can organ harvest? That wasn't really my working plan, but we'll have at least some. So we have two psychopaths who can do that work. Yeah, so we'll just do that. Waste is not what makes it illegal. Yeah, the waste factor is not the illegal factor. Yeah. So we got at least one cannibal, which is nice. So if we have like raids and stuff, we can keep the food, which is nice. All right. So let's see. Now we have to figure out where we want to like build our base and stuff. So we'll turn on the growth stuff so I can see what grows fast where. We got plenty of places to grow. Let's see. I think this patch here with this extra rich soil might be the place for us to start our base. I don't like it being quite on the edge of the map like that, but could be worse. Okay, so that'll be good. And we will grow potatoes. Potatoes are good for food. And then we can have like little mountain bases and stuff. So we can like put their living rooms inside like this mountain complex and stuff to make it a little bit easier to defend. Or maybe we could do because I need to be near this growing area. This space down here would be ideally better for the base, but it's a little far from the growing area. I think we'll use this for the moment. All right, so we've got a growing area. All right, so let's also check our work tab. Make sure that they're checked in the areas where they at least have growth. Yeah. Cool. Oh, did it disable like all my mods and stuff? Do I have to go back and like re-enable my mods because there's new growth? I think I do. Yeah, okay, because it just updated, so no of my mods are here. So let me save my game, and I have to like go back and I think Just call this chill stream. Chill stream. It's like, where are all my little mods? I think they're all disabled because it just updated the game. Yeah. Tony says, quick, someone say something intelligent. My brain hurts arguing with people who don't understand because you possess a weapon illegally, your right of self-defense doesn't go away. They're completely disconnected, right? So the weapons charge is its own little universe. So whether or not he illegally possesses the weapon, or illegally transported it, or even illegally brandished it, doesn't necessarily impact the self-defense analysis, right? These, like, every legal question can be considered unto itself, and sometimes they inform each other, and sometimes they're less informative. And just remind them that there have been felon in possession cases with firearms. There have been cases with a felon in possession who the felon is using the gun for self-defense, and they wind up going to jail for 10 years, but not because of the murder, right? They go because of the felon in possession charge, not because of the murder, because the self-defense was lawful. They are disconnected. So, the more I look into it, the more I think self-defense is a better and better theory. I also find it. Whoa. Yeah. I think I did that right. Your brain is melting. I tried to tell them they don't understand analysis. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. I'm really having a slow day, man. Wow. I'm looking for the zone to dump things. I'm looking for, like, the stockpile zone. That's what I'm looking for. Damn. Couldn't even find it for a second. I'll just put up here for the stockpile for the moment. It's a reasonable place to put it. And then I have to go over here, orders, and I have to say allow everything. And then I say go up here, great. And now they can go, I'll get that stuff. Also, you have the first guy who's yelling, shoot me, at the people who are defending their businesses. I don't know how much that impacts the legal analysis, to be quite honest about it. I mean, obviously, just because someone says shoot me doesn't mean that you can then shoot them and, like, become self-defense. That's not how that works. So it's the shoot me guy who wound up being shot. So I guess he got what he wanted. That nature of what he was saying is not super informative. I saw a case in early to mid 2000s in Florida where a felon in possession could not claim self-defense. Fair enough. I've definitely seen cases the other way, but maybe there are cases somewhere that go the other way. So, it's hard to state anything universally in law, right? Because we have minority rules, we have majority rules. So it may very well be the case that there was a case in Florida or elsewhere which said the exact opposite of that. So yeah, so I said it should make a difference, and if you go back and watch that stream, I said it should make a difference unless Wisconsin's law is really, really stupid, which I suppose is possible too. So I did hedge my bets because I have to, because it's like it could always be the other way around. But it's like, yeah, it shouldn't make a difference. I've definitely seen cases that go the way. So unless Wisconsin's law is dumb, it should be fine. And then some people got, I also noticed this too, where some people got into this little Twitter war over me, which is kind of entertaining. I didn't know quite how to respond to how to feel about that. It's like people are getting into a Twitter war based on what I said or what I didn't say. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this 100%. Anyways, so they got into a Twitter war because I said, in response to why was this first degree murder, I said, well, probably because there was, I don't remember exactly what I said, but the sentiment I was trying to convey was something like, probably because there were more than one murder, because usually that's a valid enhancement. And then they got into this like whole pissing match because, as it turns out in Wisconsin, no, not so much. Just any intentional murder will apparently do. They don't have the same enhancements, right? But the normal break between second degree murder and first degree murder is you're looking for some sort of enhancement to get from second degree murder to first degree murder. And so typical things that would qualify are like more than one killing or contract killing or murder for hire, murder of a witness, murder of a cop, and so forth and so on. These would be the typical ways to go to first degree murder. So I saw, he's charged with first degree murder. And someone says, why would that be? And I send the stream, because there's 2 or more deaths. Now, I wasn't quoting Wisconsin law. I didn't have it in front of me. So I wasn't trying to say like, this is the right answer. I was just trying to say, this seems like, so they had a whole pissing match on, Blackleaf is so wrong. I can't even watch his stuff. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm like, I was just trying to give some basic guidelines and stuff. So it's a little bit whatever. Did you all see the Trump supporter that's executed in Portland last night? I heard about it. I haven't seen it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we have to have another discussion because Matthew Burma just got timed out, and I have to figure out why. So now I have to go play with Nightbot. I have a problem. Okay, I have a problem, and you can help me solve my problem. Here's my problem. All right. For reasons that I do not understand, and I genuinely do not understand, sometimes YouTube is really good about my streams with live comments and sometimes not. And for example, in that video that I did with Nate discussing the Rittenhouse shooting, the live chat is still not there. I don't know why. I can't figure it out. I haven't edited the video. I know that you lose live comments if you edit the video. I haven't edited the video, right? The video is exactly, I haven't gone into YouTube's editor and changed the video. So I don't know why the YouTube chat isn't there. All right. And that really, really pisses me off. It really pisses me off because part of the experience for me of watching those streams back is watching the comments back as well, So it really, really irritates me. So I said, okay, well, I'll solve this problem. I'll embed the comments on screen. So like when I did my last Hangout, you saw me put the comments on screen. And then someone pointed out, well, if you do that, people are going to start like, putting in bad comments and YouTube will note them because now you have swear words or whatever on screen, from hate speech and whatever. So I'm like, okay. So now that means I have to have Nightbot be a dick and censor I have to have Nightbot censor the chat for any sort of naughty word in order to deal with the YouTube censorship because naughty words will be on screen and so forth and so on. So if you have any thoughts on how to not have YouTube like just dump my live chat so that I don't have to have a really strict bot going around and deleting everyone's comments because they use a word that's slightly naughty, let me know because it's really irritating. I can't not give Nightbot mod permissions because I'm trying to solve a very specific problem. I'm trying to solve a very specific problem. I need something to watch the comments in real time, delete them in real time. I can't depend on human moderators. If I'm going to embed the chat on the stream, if I'm going to embed it into my video, then I have to make sure that it doesn't have this problem. So the only other thing I can do is lose the live chat, right? So I could take away Nightbot's mod permissions, but that means that I can't have it embedded in the video. And then if I lose the live chat, I lose it, and I don't want to do that either. So YouTube is putting me in a very uncomfortable position. So I have to figure out which of the 18 words that, because I'm trying to set this block list. What word did you use that caused the problem? Let's find out. I think it was sex. I think sex was the word, and we will take that off of the blacklist. So if anyone has a better blacklist of words or whatever, let me know. Yeah. Use OBS upload the live chat. You can edit them separately. I don't want to have to go in and edit this. I don't want to have to go in and edit the chat for naughty words. I don't want to have to rewatch or have someone rewatch however long of chat there is and manually scrub and manually black out stuff. So that's really what's the problem. I see some live streams that post after without live comments visible. Is that possible? It is possible, but I haven't selected that setting. I have selected the setting to have my live chat, and it's not doing it for some reason. I can't depend on human mods because I can't depend on my human mods. I can't depend on them because I can't depend on them to act fast enough. Because I want the live chat to be responsive to what I'm talking about. So there's not enough lag. There's not enough lag to allow. First of all, I can't guarantee a human mod will be there. Second of all, I'm not giving them enough time. So no, don't worry about it, Matthew. You're fine. This isn't about you. This isn't about you. This is about Nightbot and me trying to solve a set of problems and Nightbot making my life difficult. Or YouTube making my life difficult, to be more proper about the whole thing. The amount of mods this chat has versus the viewers we get isn't enough. The moderators shouldn't be able to keep up. I've solo modded 400-person chats. I have to be able to guarantee it. I have to guarantee it. See, that's the problem. I don't know what YouTube selects against. I have to ensure that a dirty word isn't going to appear on screen or some hate comment. I have to be sure, because if something gets on screen and it's not permitted and the thing gets flagged and blah blah blah, then I have a real problem now, don't I? So I have to have something that I can't leave it to human decision making. So we will just continue on with our Christian chat and we will all hate our lives. There is no alternative. What words are flagged? Well, I can't give you a list of words that are flagged now, can I? Because that would allow you to go around the words. Welcome to my life, man. Yeah. Utah is what's up with the Clemson hat? What do you mean what's up with the Clemson hat? I went to Clemson, man. It's my undergrad. Have I set my channel to 18 plus? No, it would kill my monetization. If I set the channel to 18 plus, it would destroy my monetization. I can't do that either. How was life on the banks of the Colorado River? Well, I wish life would come back to the banks of the Colorado River. You know, I played a wonderful little D and I played a D&D Adventure League Epic online yesterday. That was a lot of fun. I never played one before. Yeah, and would also for yeah if yeah. I don't know what Rakita does in his chat, and Rakita won't talk to me, so I can't ask Rakita for advice because he refuses to respond to my emails. So we will have to figure it out the hardware way. But I know he has chat, and I know he puts it on screen, and he has the same problem. So I don't know what he's trying to do to solve that problem. What class did I play? Oh, yesterday, Rogue. Rogue is my default character. It didn't really go that well, to be quite honest, in terms of the role playing, because if the epic is so fast because it's multiple tables trying to all play at the same time. So it didn't really lend to what I was trying to do in terms of my character. I like to play a character who tries to solve problems non-violently. Uses violence. Tries to use subterfuge and diplomacy and intimidation and that kind of thing, right? Tries to extract information, kind of like a spy. So, trying to go immediately to kill everything that moves is not usually how we want to solve that particular problem. Try. Why do lawyers play rogues? Yeah. What game am I playing? I'm playing RimWorld. He's not a pacifist rogue. It's just that he prefers to solve problems through manipulation rather than outright violence. He prefers to leave he prefers to leave no fingerprints and footprints. He prefers to move stealthily rather than just stabbing everything. Not his. So it didn't lend itself to that play, which was annoying. Cody Sam says I'm DMing a new DMD campaign that starts next week. Can I play? It's going to involve a lot of politics and stuff. I'm going to have a legal scholar NPC that helps the party. Can I call him Blackleaf? If it makes you happy, sure. And now people are saying, play a different kind of game. I'm like, no, I want to play the game I want to play. Why don't you play this completely different character type? Well, that's not the character I want to play. How about that for a reason? I would prefer that you not do that. I mean, if you try to monitor the words that are being filtered, that sounds like you're trying to subterfuge my system, and I can't have you doing that. I mean, I don't want people trying to beat the bot and trying to find the words that they can use. It sounds like you're intending to defeat the bots, and I can't have that. So, I mean, if your intention is to try to find the words so that you can use other words and be a dick, then not only will I remove your mod status, I will ban you from the channel. And I would prefer not to do that because I think you're a good mod. But I'm trying to solve a series of problems, and it sounds like you're trying to get around my solutions. And I'm like, I'm not really happy with the solutions that I have, but it is a problem. I'm trying to figure out how I can ensure that YouTube has the live chat up, which they don't have for some reason. Oh, I know what words it's banning. I know what the list is. I know what it is. The list has to be created by hand. So I know what the list is. I could tell you what it is. I'm just not going to. So I mean, I don't need you to do that for me. Yeah. I don't know what the problem is. I want to not lose. Here's what I'm trying to solve. Here's the set of problems I'm trying to solve. Right? I just want the live chats from my live chats to be there when I'm doing streams, right? And right now, for some reason, and I don't know the answer to this question. I don't know. The live chat for my discussion with Nate Brody regarding Rittenhouse is still not available. I don't know why that live chat's not available. And I go back and I check, and it's still not there, and it's beginning to piss me off. You know, I enjoy the live chat. I don't know why it's not there. Why is it not there? I don't know. I know that if you edit the stream, if you edit the video, you lose it, but I didn't edit it. So I didn't lose it because of that reason. So I have no idea why the live chat from that stream is not available. So I don't want that to happen. I don't want to lose my my live chat like that. So then that means that a way to solve that problem is embedding the live chat into the video itself. But if I do that, then I have to worry about what people are tapping into the live chat, because people might be tapping racist, homophobic, gnarly words and get my stream banned because now it contains a whole bunch of words that are forbidden. So that means I have to filter out those words. And I have to be sure, because, you know, if one gets passed, maybe someone reports my video and I get demonetized and blah, blah, blah. So that means I can't rely on human mods to do it, which means I have to have a filter. So I have a filter. So this is the reality that we're now trying to deal with. You know, so I don't know what the problem is, but it's really irritating me. So I'm really, really sorry about the fact that that there's this new bot, but I don't know what else to do. So, and yeah, Rakita might be able to tell me, because Rakita has a live chat and he doesn't have these problems, or if he does, he's figured out a way around them. But unfortunately, Rakita refuses to respond to my emails and overtures. So I can't reach out to Rakita because he refuses to respond to me. I've sent Rakita multiple different emails. He has never responded to one of them. I have tried to engage with him on live chat. He always seems interested and then never bothers to follow up. So I'm making absolutely no further efforts of any variety to chase Rakita. I refuse to do it. I have done as much as I am willing to do. I have sent multiple emails. I have sent multiple super chats, and he is not interested in engaging with me. So I'm going to make no further efforts to engage with him. If he wants to engage with me, he knows where to find me, but I'm not going to try anymore. So I can't reach out to Rakita because he refuses to engage with me, and I refuse to be chasing. Being a content creator is frustrating sometimes. If anyone can figure out why my live chat from with Nate for the Rittenhouse discussion, if anyone can figure out why that live chat is still not available on that video, I'd be thankful. I've tried to look into it. The only answer I can find is that if you edit the video, you lose it. So if you trim the video, you lose it. And if you set it to private, you lose it. But I haven't done any of those things. So I can't figure out if it's anything I did. And I can't figure out if it's like a YouTube processing problem. But if anyone can help figure out why, then I would be appreciative, because then we wouldn't have this same problem. I thought it could also just be because we're discussing Rittenhouse, which apparently Facebook is now taking down Colion Noir's videos on Rittenhouse, which is kind of hilarious / disturbing. I thought Colion Noir's analysis was pretty good. We differ just a little bit on. I don't even know if we necessarily differ, or if it's just an interest of the way we present the material. But I'm a little bit more hedgy than Colion. But otherwise, I thought his analysis was pretty good. I am a little bit more cautious than he is, so I don't know if that's a facet of. And now I have my colonists starving to death, which is always great news. Kill me. No, the video was not trimmed. The video was not trimmed. A reasonable guess, but unfortunately, no. Check your chat frame in your creators tab. All right, let's try that. All right, let's go over to creators tab, studio, video, live, Rittenhouse. Check your chat frame in your creators tab. What's a chat frame? And more options allow live chat to replay is checked. So it is checked that you can allow live chat to replay. So that's checked. What's a chat frame? There's a support link. Yeah. So this is just people complaining. Yeah. I think the problem is the chat frame from some unknown reason can't be resolved. It's really raw. But presumably, if it were an issue like with the browser, it wouldn't display any live chats in any streams, and that's not true. I can watch streams in many, or watch live chats in many streams, just not that particular one. So, yeah, maybe it's the subject matter. Maybe that's the problem. I mean, that's the only thing that really makes sense. I mean, John, I wouldn't go so far as to say anyone that sees it differently is a moron. I think there's some nuanced questions there, as I tried to try to mention in my stream when I covered the first time. So I don't know if Coleon disagrees with me that he thinks it is a better case, or if he's just presenting it in a stronger way because he's trying to convey a different idea. But I think that there are some questions that are not clear at this time. I think the best analysis right now is that it's self-defense, but there's so much that's not known from especially how that first thing really started or the full context to be able to adjudicate it fully. But I wouldn't go so far as to say moron, but I think the people who are like saying, there's no claim of self-defense or something are being a little bit stupid. But what was the title of that stream? It was entitled the Kyle Rittenhouse / Kenosha shooting with Nate the lawyer. I will give you a link to the stream if you're interested. So that's the link to that old video, but it was entitled the Kyle Rittenhouse / Kenosha shooting discussion because that's what we discussed. Because I think it is an interesting and complicated legal analysis, and I've also reached out to a different creator, a guy named R&R Law Group, who has about as many subscribers as I does, criminal defense attorney from the Southwest, who's done more research into the specific laws that are in play here, the specific statutes. And so I've reached out to him and see if he wants to do something, but haven't heard from him yet. You seem a little tight. I'm extremely tight right now because I'm really, really pissed off with YouTube. But thank you. I'll try to rimworld and chill a little bit. Try to take my own advice about rimworld and chill. Are those other people real people in game? It's super cool being a part of such a small channel like this. I never heard so much about behind the scenes work. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I just like things to be able to work. I get very frustrated. I get very frustrated when I put my quarter into the machine and I don't get my prize. Right? I get very frustrated when I do what I think is needed and I don't get what I feel I'm owed. And so, like, I did a stream with Nate the Lawyer, which I thought was a really good stream, was really informative. We had a really good discussion, and I've lost, apparently irrevocably, the live chat, and there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't do anything to cause it, and it's just gone. And it pisses me off. And so, like, I'm like, okay, well, how do I solve that problem? Okay, I'll embed the chat in the video. That way I won't have that problem in the future. Okay, well, now I have another problem because now that chat is on it and people will probably be trolls. So now I have to create a filtering scheme to deal with that. So, yeah, small channel, my ass. So yeah, part of my creative, the live stream has been destroyed. All right, and there's nothing I can do about it, and I don't know what's going on, and I don't know why, and little frustrating. All right, we should start some research too. Let's see, what should we be researching? Let's see, what should we research? I think we need to research beer brewing. I think there's literally nothing more important in this world than getting some beer on. And then we'll get some Devil Strand because that's some great ass clothing. And let's see, what else do we want? Yeah, that's good for now. What game mode is this? This is Randy Random on the highest difficulty, which is really good when I'm not really paying attention because I'm venting about YouTube. That's okay. We're going to die hideously, and then we'll start again. cider brewing is easier to begin with. Maybe. Nah, I want beer. All right, we can make some tea. Yeah. And dying hideously was in reference to the game. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I have anything to trade with. Social 8, social 7, social. Okay, so you're my social guy. Let's do a trade. All right, let's see. Is there anything we want / need? We definitely need to get some. We definitely need to get some um, harvesting of stuff on. Skill trainer construction, skill trainer cooking, skill training shooting. That's pretty good stuff. Plastisteel. Eh. Links. No, we don't need anything. Is there anything we have to sell? No. All right, nothing to do with this trader right now. All right, so let's go to manager now. All right. Great. Is InfoWars in Austin? InfoWars is in Austin, as a matter of fact. Yeah. InfoWars is in Austin, as is apparently Joe Rogan. Apparently, he got a house on Lake Austin. So apparently, when he's moving to Texas, he meant Austin too. So yeah, InfoWars is based out of Austin. Now the Joe Rogan show is based out of Austin. Elon Musk just got his Texas driver's license. All the cool kids are coming to Austin, man. You know? Now all we need is Coleon to move out of Dallas and move to Austin, and we got, everyone we need, man. South by Southwest has been in Austin. It wasn't this year, which really pissed me off because I moved here just before South by Southwest. So that really pissed me off. And Austin City Limits isn't happening, which really pisses me off. And Crowder films here sometimes too. So I don't know. Maybe Crowder will move to Austin. That'd be good. Where's Crowder based out of? Does anyone know where Crowder shoots out of? Where his like main studio is? Does anyone know where Steven Crowder shoots? Does he shoot in L.A.? Probably. Blaze Studio. Yeah, Blaze. Blaze, I think, is in Dallas. Is it not? I think Blaze is Dallas with what's his name? Anyways, yeah, he saw me at Crowder. Yeah. Oh, Glenn Beck. Yes, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Glenn Beck. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's Dallas as well. Is where they're all based. Is Blaze Studios. Irving. Yeah. No human leather furniture yet. No. Meeting Bill Richmond might be nice. Maybe when the channel grows, we'll see if we can have an interview with Bill Richmond. That could be fun. The Titan XL is available again. Cool. Maybe I'll take a look at that. I think this chair is still within its return period. Although this chair is very nice, so I don't necessarily know that I'll replace it. But I'll take a look at the Titan XL again if it's available. I had asked for emails on that as well because Titan XL was definitely in my category. This is a very comfy chair though. It's nice. It's made in America too, which is also a nice little bonus. So I'll take a look at it. How do you build growth for this channel? Kind of curious what that looks like from your style. I don't understand the question. How do you build growth? I don't really understand the question. I mean, I'm just trying to put out content that is good, and people seem to be responding to it. And other than that, I don't know what to say. Can we post links? I don't think YouTube allows it, to be honest. Um, all right. See you later. Watching you daily. I'm feeling a little better now. Just being able to rant and just being able to express a little stress has made me feel a little better. So thank you for allowing me the the ability to share my frustrations. I feel a little bit better now. Yeah, if I build it, they will come. That's the theory we're working with. So we had plus 2,000 subscribers last month, 20% growth. So I don't know what that's all about, but I'll just continue putting out content and you know Herman Miller chair, the Aeron chair is the best. I tried the Aeron chair. I didn't like it. I didn't like the Aeron chair. It doesn't have a high enough back. It didn't feel like I went to a Herman Miller store and I sat in some chairs and I just didn't like it. So I guess I'll have to disagree with you that the Herman Miller is the best chair. I didn't like it. I tried it out. By the way, I'm going and disabling another blacklist word because yeah. All right, where was I? Back to streaming. Yeah, the IKEA's Marcus chair. That was my previous chair, is the Marcus chair, and yeah, I had the Marcus chair for quite a number of years, and it was a really nice chair too. But this chair has nice foam, and you can actually lay this completely flat back. I also looked at the X chair. I looked at the X chair, and the X chair was pretty good. I like the X chair more than the Herman Miller chair. But it was like $1,000 or $1,200, and this chair is $500, and it does everything that chair can do and more, and it's at least as comfortable. It's got a nice little pillow, and it lays completely flat back. So yeah, the Marcus was my previous chair, and I like the Marcus. It served me well for many many years, but for really long sitting, it didn't have to go. Yeah. Look at the Boy Scout Explorer program. You're questioning your stream with Nate training under 18 in law enforcement and EMS. I did the same thing as a teen, waiting to turn 18. Cool. I will check out the Explorer program. I think someone had recommended that before. That's for adults, right? Or something like that? There you go. Wow. Wow. Okay. Please cover more sovereign citizen stuff on live stream and coordinate with Leonard on it if you can. I rather liked watching him go over the AM and you and the PM double lawyered. Yeah, Leonard and I don't coordinate on stories. And if anything, our relationship has become more distant. And I don't know that that's due to anyone's decision. It just seems to be we don't really chat that much anymore. I don't have anything against Leonard. But we seem to be doing our thing. So we definitely don't coordinate on stories. We never did coordinate on stories, except obviously when we like literally film them together. But we never coordinate on stories that way. Yeah. I mean, Leonard's got his own thing going. He lives overseas now, with his now wife, and I'm thrilled for him. But obviously, that I'm not I have a better connection with Nate and Viva than I do with Leonard at the moment. Which, sunrise, sunset, that's fine. I don't know what he's doing in terms of practicing, to be quite honest, Nate. Um, yeah, and I did leave Leonard's Discord, at least in part because it was a little too lefty for my taste. And I didn't really feel welcome there, so I left his Discord a while back. No, not Belgium. Luxembourg. He's in Luxembourg. So yeah, I don't know what he's doing in terms for pay or whatever. Maybe it's just the YouTube channel. I honestly don't know what he's doing these days. He got kicked off Leonard's Discord in 30 minutes. That's funny. Oh. Yeah, Leonard. You don't know who Leonard is? Leonard is Leonard French. He's the host of Lawful Masses. That's another. He's a copyright attorney. He does a lot of content. I did a lot of stuff on his channel. Um, in the past, he's in large part responsible for me now having a channel, I guess, in some ways, because he helped me. He helped me get interested in this, and seeing someone else do it, it's like, oh, I can be successful too. So he was very inspirational to me to start my own content. So I know the muffler are going to rot. I'm trying to move them. I'm working on it. Trying to solve the problem. Didn't you and Leonard practice on a shooting range kind of regularly? Not that regularly, but I did shoot with him a couple times in Pennsylvania. But yeah, isn't Leonard representing Louis Rossman? Um, he helped Leonard. He helped Louis find some attorneys to deal with a trademark issue. So I don't know exactly what his relationship with Louis was. But yes, he had some connection with Louis Rossman in terms of dealing with the trademark issue of imported goods, and I don't know what happened to that issue because I obviously wasn't following it. But I didn't remember the follow-up video of we've been vindicated, which led me to believe that my theories were more probably in line with reality than their theories. It's like it's probably nothing. It's probably it's probably a lot of stuff. I'm like Would I ever consider covering classic cases to simply discuss what the case laws means to average Joe? Always seen videos broadly discovering stop and frisk, but nothing consistent. I cover historical cases on a not infrequent basis on this channel. Relatively recently we did Marbury versus Madison. Doesn't get much more historical than that. So when someone wants me to cover a particular case, I do. Garp says you'll grow. You gotta figure out what your base is and then target that content. I'm betting you get a lot of hits on First Amendment stuff, bad arrest, gun stuff. Can't hurt anyway. Yeah. Yeah, talk about the Magna Carta. Yeah, I'll talk about the Magna Carta. That's fine. Well, I don't have floors yet. I don't know because I don't. Still trying to build this guy's bed. What kind of lawyer handles water rights? Riparian law. Yeah, that's water rights. Yeah, riparian law. Nada had it right. Yeah, that's water rights for you. Good job, Nate. My YouTube journal started with Eagle, then I found Lair, then I found Unsubtle, then I found Viva. Yeah, cool. Well, I'm glad that you have constantly progressed in finding better lawyers. Matt says he stays for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I hope I'm better than Eagle, man. If someone wants to say that I'm worse than Eagle, man, I'm like, man, that's mean. That's mean. Yeah, I'm surprised Legal hasn't appeared on a late night talk show at this point. I start with Lawful Masses, then Legal, then JL. Who's JL? I should know that. Then UL. JL. Is that the girl? Woman? Is JL? Who's JL? I do miss YouTuber Law as well, yeah. I think about calling him sometimes, but that seems like weird. Like, just call him and be like, I'm a big fan of yours. Are you okay? Oh, you're JL. As best as I understand what happened to YouTuber Law, he had some sort of death that was in his family that really hit him really hard. And as a result of that, he kind of gave up the practice of law. So that's really all I know about it. But it sounds like it was, kind of serious. Leto Law, yeah, Leto's Law. Leto Law is I'm not a huge fan of the way he presents the material. I think he's a smart lawyer. I just don't, he has this. I don't know. It's just not for me. I guess is the only thing to really say about it. Um, Also, I think he's banned me from his channel. Um, I think Leto Law hates me on a personal level, to be honest. Yeah, I miss YouTuber Law. I really miss YouTuber Law. Sometimes I think about calling him and trying to call him or email him or something. Just be like, are you okay or something. But it's like I don't know him. He doesn't really know me. I was vaguely involved with his effort to deal with the FTC complaint against PayPal and everyone else, which is how I met NATO, incidentally. Um, but sometimes I think about reaching out to him and being like, "We miss you," but I think that'd be weird. What was my law school experience like? Is it something I covered before? Not particularly. Um, the descriptions of law school are pretty accurate. It's very high. It's very like high school. It's an interesting experience. Um, it's like American high school. I don't know how it is for high school in other countries, but it's a lot like you have a locker again, like when you're high school you have lockers, and then college you don't have a locker. That's weird, but in law school you have a locker again. It's very cliquish, very cliquish, um, very sort of Mean Girls. Um, it is competitive. People are wound tight. It is. There's a lot of drinking. Um, it's very. It's very competitive. You get called on by your teachers, and they scare you to death. And yeah, it's an interesting experience. Let me put it that way, man. It is. Why do you have lockers? Well, just mainly for practical reasons. Because when you're in law school, you're in the same building, right? You're in the same building. So unlike in high school, you're in one big building. In college, you're always moving between buildings, right? So you can be like on one end of campus one day, different end of campus a different day. But law school, you're always in the law school building. So and also the books are really really heavy. So it becomes practical again to have a locker. You know, I did go to law school at the University of Akron. Yes, the fact that you know that is slightly disturbing because I don't think I mentioned it that many times on my channel. But yes, I did go to law school at the University of Akron. You're a lawyer, name every law? No. You recommend studying law after a PhD? I've been mulling it over because stuff is not interesting, but I love content I see online. I wouldn't. Again, I'd want to know exactly how come you became a patent attorney. Well, that was kind of by accident, to be quite honest, becoming a patent attorney. Um, when my original vision for becoming a lawyer was working for the Electronic Frontier Foundation. That was my original idea I graduated high school in 1999, and I was a member of the Electronic Frontier Foundation since like 98 or 99 or something like that. And my original vision was working for the Electronic Frontier Foundation. So, because I was interested in digital rights, online rights, free speech online, that kind of thing. And so as part of that, I got a computer science degree because I figured, if I'm going to be doing, online free speech, going to be doing law in this new digital world, it makes sense to have an underlying computer science degree because that way I'd have, some technical knowledge that would help me, or so I thought, in doing that field of law. So then, when I was in law school, I realized I qualified for this thing called the patent bar. In order to become a patent lawyer, you have to have an underlying technical degree. And as it happens, my computer science degree qualified. So I'm suddenly eligible for this thing called a patent bar. I'm like, okay, so I'll do that. So I took that between my first year and second year of law school. I took that in between those summers and passed. And then I didn't really want to stay in Ohio. So I got recruited, went to Virginia, took the bar in Virginia, and I've been doing patent law ever since. And I really wish I wasn't doing it anymore, and I'd like a new job very much. I'm 39. I'll be 40 in January. I was born in 81. They have an influencer bundle on Humble Bundle right now. What is an influencer bundle? How hard is it to change specialties? Well, first thing I need to do is I need to get myself a Texas law license, I guess, and then I need to start going to some Tex. It'd be nice if we had like bar association meetings again. I remember those in the real world; those were nice. And maybe make some friends and something. Maybe Alex Jones needs a lawyer. I don't know. Maybe I can be maybe I can be non-Asian lawyer. Kurt Mueller or something. Just take a quick look at Humble Bundle, see what's going on over there. Become an influencer. We teamed up with Wiley for our newest bundle. Get books like Build Your Reputation, Grow Your Personal Brand, Social Media Engagement for Dummies, Twitch for Dummies, Podcasting for Dummies. I need that for sure. How to Make Networking Work for You, The Freak Show on Healthy Earth, and so forth and so on. So for $15, I can get a whole bunch of books. I might do that. I might buy a whole bunch of books for $15. That might be a thing I will do. I want to be paid. I want to be paid in whatever it is that Alex Jones is taking. That's what I want to be paid in. I don't want money. I want whatever combination of drugs or whatever. Is it all alpha brain? I don't know. I need some alpha brain in my life. Maybe that's the ticket. Gets paid in alpha male vitality. Bone broth. Maybe that's it. I just got my new food for my diet. You might see the little styrofoam sticking in the corner. I have to unpack that. But that's my food for the week. So I'm trying Diet to Go, which is a company out of Virginia. So they have a food assembly plant where they make fresh food and then they ship it to you on dry ice. And it's $200 for a week's worth of food, which seems like a pretty good deal to me, to be quite honest, because I'm used to spending more than that because I used to like dining out and used to spend a lot of money on food. So $200 a week is a bargain for me. Um, but yeah, for $200 a week, they send me all my food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, and I didn't. I went out last night and I went to somewhere that I shouldn't have gone, and I ate way too much food, and I'm trying not to hit myself too much about it. But now I've got Diet to Go for a week. You want to do an unboxing of Diet to Go? Let's do it. Let's do. There's the Costco meal plan. There's a Costco meal plan. But you just mean to go to get Costco and get food. The nice thing about this is it's all ketogenic food too. They allow you to choose different meal plans, and so I picked keto because my doctor had recommended it. Um, so it's ketogenic food. Ever play RuneScape? No. Waffles are too tasty. Waffles can be tasty. Waffles are nice. Once a year, I'll have some waffles. Waffles and chicken are good. Did I see Michael A. Alexander repping himself in child custody, arrested the district attorney via citizens arrest in court? I vaguely heard about it. Sounds fresh and Weight Watchers. I'll consider. Yeah, let's do an unboxing. So I'll show you the food I'm eating. Why not? So we'll take a pause here, and you get to see me. You get to see me in my Clemson booty shorts. So I hope it's not too much. I hope it's not too much for you. But yeah, let's do some unboxing. Let's do this thing. Boop boop boop. All right. So yeah, they ship it to you in this nice styrofoam container. That's really nice. All right. Okay. Now, how do I do this? Yeah, there you go. So you can see the whole box. The box experience in there. Put these straps on it and everything, you know? Okay. So, you know, they send it to you on ice. So these are mostly melted. But that's okay, it's still nice and cold in here. Okay, and this is like what they send you. So here's one of the meals. Yeah. So it's all good. Yeah. So you got beef and things and all that good stuff in there. So you got plenty of ice. Here's another one. All right. Yeah. So yeah, so that's what they send you. I'm not sure if there's breakfast foods in there. There's supposed to be breakfast foods in there, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's actually breakfast foods in there. So I think there's supposed to be, but there's not. There may not be. So you can't believe I got a gamer chair and not the $1.5 thousand Aaron Miller gamer chair. I mean, why spend $1,500 when you can buy $500? So it's, yeah. So, anyways, let's go back to the game. What happened to my game? There it is. Am I really a gamer without the Era Miller gamer? Is there really an Era Miller gaming chair? The name of the company is Diet to Go. Diet to Go, and you can select different meal plans, different. You can also like individually select different meals that you want. So like you have to notify them by Thursday noon or Friday noon. But you can go in and you can say, oh, I don't want this meal. I want this meal instead. So you can make custom choices and stuff like that and stuff. So Diet to Go is the name of the company. And it's okay because breakfast food isn't my favorite food anyway. So if they didn't like send me breakfast food, I still have some other things I can eat too. So yeah, this chair was $500. Ow! Just hit my foot on it too. Ow! Damn, this chair was $500, so it wasn't cheap. Um, but why spend so much when you don't have to? And it's made in the U.S. It's made. I mean, if you go look at AK Racing, which is the name of the company for the chair, by the way, this is their AK. This is AK Racing. This is their office line. So they make different lines. They make chairs that are more gamer chair esque, and this is their office line, made to look more like in an office. And this is their top of line, the Onx ONYX, and it's all steel reinforced, memory foam. It's all really really good quality stuff. It's made in the U.S. I mean, it tilts back 180 degrees and everything. It's like yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm about 6 foot and about 340 myself, and I'm way overweight. I'm way overweight for my height. So, and this chair is rated for, I think 350 or something like that. So the chair is rated for my weight. So I got that going for me. I did have to replace the hydraulic because the hydraulic wasn't tall enough. So I did buy a third party hydraulic to get a little bit more height out of the chair. So that was my only complaint on it. If I lose weight and the chair becomes uncomfortable and I have to buy another chair as a result of that, I will consider that a win. So, if me losing weight makes this chair suddenly uncomfortable and I have to buy different chairs, Yeah, I'm not seeing the problem. Yeah, the Secret Labs XL did look really, really good as a chair too. It was definitely on my short list. I just literally couldn't buy it, you know. And yeah, I can't walk on a treadmill. It hurts my ankles too much. But thanks for the thought. Under the desk elliptical. Yeah, all right. I'll take a look at the Titan XL. Maybe I'll return this chair. Get the Titan XL. Clemson. The Paul's Clemson University. Clemson University is the hat. See you later, Garp. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you're aware of what a calorie is? Yeah. Calorie is the amount of energy needed to heat 1 gram of water 1 degree Celsius, right? Yeah. And then a food calorie is 1,000 of those because you measure food in kilocalories. So 1 food calorie is the amount of energy needed to heat 1,000 grams of water 1 degree Celsius, which is a liter, right? So 1 food calorie is the amount of energy needed to heat a liter of water 1 degree Celsius. Which seems like a lot. One food calorie, one food calorie is the amount of energy you need to heat a liter of water 1 degree Celsius. That seems like a lot of energy. Things are going pretty good so far. Mostly. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Taking the hobbits to Isengard. Taking the hobbits to Isengard. Guard. The hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits, the hobbits. I don't know what made me think of that, but stray thought passed through my head. Have I played Dwarf Fortress? I can't figure it out. I've watched tutorials. I've tried user interfaces. I am unable to figure out Dwarf Fortress. Can't do it. I understand that they're coming out with one to Steam. It's going to have some sort of graphical interface, so I'm looking forward to that. That might be fun. Have I tried Factorio? Yes, I have. I played Factorio. I got to red science and green science, and then after that it got really complicated. What's my favorite staple food? I don't know, man. I'm fat and overweight. All the foods are kind of the problem. Um, I'm 340 pounds. I'm 100. I'm basically 150 pounds overweight for my height. For BMI scales, I should be like 190 pounds, 200 pounds. So I'm basically 140 pounds overweight. So that's good news. What's my favorite butter delivery vehicle? Coffee, really. When I make coffee, I usually throw 2 tablespoons of butter in that for some fat with some protein powder. So coffee, I'd have to say, is my favorite butter delivery vehicle. In fact, I'd like some coffee right now, to be quite honest. Let's take a gaming break so I can put my stuff in the freezer and make some coffee. So, what's that protein powder you have that's slow acting? Casein. Casein protein powder. I use Optimum Nutrition's casein. But yeah, whey protein powder is the typical protein powder, but whey protein powder digests too fast. So casein is the other one. Casein, I think. I use Optimum Nutrition because I think they make the best stuff. So let us take a brief break, and you can watch me fumble around in my kitchen and put things in the freezer for a minute while I make some coffee. All right, let's take a brief break. I'm leaving the camera on and mic on, by the way, so you can deal with the remote echoey noises from the microphone. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you, Lonely Boy 15, for that note of encouragement. That's just super promising. Thank you. That's wonderful. Great. Let's go back to RimWorld. Matthew says, you sure see the post you want to, Kurt. Just focused on the negativity. Stop it, especially online. I don't know, it's just me. I think we all have a tendency to focus on negative comment more than positive comments. I think it's just, we are, part of outrage, and part of the reason that we're in the political climate that we are in is that people focus more on negative news than positive news. So I don't know that's a uniquely me trait. But I'll try to remain more positive. Thank you. I had a bad day. It's one of the reasons I'm not law streaming this morning like I normally would. Just having a bad day. For me, people are either solving issues, taking a break, or getting in my way. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too. It's like, support me or get out of my way, kind of, if I understand that completely. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if we're going to be able to succeed in saving this person, but we're going to try. I did grow up in South Carolina, yeah. I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, and then went to school at Clemson before I went to law school at Akron, Ohio. Come on. I don't know if we're going to be able to succeed. Wait. I've got an idea. I wonder if this will work. Let's try something. Do you have a health kit on you by any chance? You got a simple meal, which is a start. All right, let's try this. Structure, production, blueprint. Where is it? Furniture. Sleeping spot. Let's try this. This is a classic RimWorld trick. See if that works. Can I prioritize not assigned to doctoring? Of course you're not. You have a skill of 3. You'll do fine. Pause. Deconstruct this. Take this. I'm going to rescue you again. Now that I've fed you, hopefully you won't die on me. Yeah, the 5G COVID thing is a weird one. That's pretty weird. Let's hope we can save our new colony friend here. They've got heat stroke, but they're in a cooler room now, so hopefully we will be okay. What was the best medical skill? 3, 4. So yeah, great. Okay, Ferguson has joined our colony. Yay. So we have a new colony member. That's nice. It would be helpful if we could have our guy get some clothes, so we need to fashion clothing. So let us make a bench to do that. Ferguson is in a daze. If I put flooring outside, colonists will not only move faster, but start attacking dirt inside. How far outside do I have to put flooring to make that trick work? How deep does the flooring have to go? 2 to 3 tiles. Okay. Neat. First raid. Blight. Fucking blight. I hate blight. God. It's a pain in the ass. Coffee is ready, so let me go get that. No. Does this game have an ending? Yes, it does have an ending. You're supposed to build a spaceship and get off the planet. But we're a long way from being able to do anything like that. At the moment, we're just trying to really get up the base started and running, to be really quite honest. Oh my god, it's all fucking blighted. Blight is the worst thing, man. It just completely destroys you. Oh wait, I've got an idea. Well, it's not the greatest idea, but it'll get me close. You can eat the wildlife, as a matter of fact. You can hunt it down, you can train it, you can do lots of things. Yeah, you can hunt, you can eat the wildlife. We've got another raid coming. Blight just spreads so fast, man. It just destroys your garden. It spreads unbelievably fast. Malnourished. Well, eat something, you jackass. There's food. You can eat the. You can eat the. You can eat the bodies. Yes, you can do that too. Well, I think I have at least one cannibal in my troop. So coffee's good, by the way. It's improving my mood. Yeah, I didn't get any breakfast foods in the order this week, so maybe I made a mistake in placing the order or something. But I'll check into it for next week. But for breakfast, I'll just do like the protein shake or something like that for breakfast for a week. It's no big deal. Yeah, all foods are breakfast foods. Yeah, that too. Get some eggs. I can always cook up eggs and stuff. So Ace Attorney. Yeah, no. Ace Attorney. I gave it a lot of series, and just the game just got to me, man. Phoenix Rice, Ace Attorney. The game got to me. It's like my character has no motivation to do this. This doesn't make any sense. So yeah, for today's coffee. By the way, whoever sent me some coffee, they sent me some coffee in the mail. Appreciated. It tastes really good, by the way. So I have coffee, and then I threw in a scoop of protein powder, 2 tablespoons of butter, and a tablespoon of heavy cream powder, which is awesome. Heavy cream powder. It's the greatest thing ever. So it's a very nice mix of fat with some protein, no carbohydrates, a little bit of energy. Really nice. So that is very keto friendly. Yeah. I mean, I had found powdered milk, of course, before, but powdered heavy cream, awesome. Greatest invention ever. I'd like to thank all of you for helping this channel grow. We just crossed the 11,000 person mark, and I'm very excited about that, obviously. We seem to be having some wonderful growth in terms of the channel, so I'm very appreciative for everyone who's here and for those of you who are helping to encourage me and try to lift my spirits. I appreciate it too. I appreciate anyone who's trying to improve my day and make me feel better. Yeah, it's appreciated. Thank you. What are the colonists even doing all day at this point? I'm not even 100% sure what they're doing. Researching or something? I don't know. You have two pretty important projects just sitting around. They're probably out hauling or cleaning. Yeah, probably are. That way they'll only clean indoors. It's uncivil law, not uncivil gaming. It is when we're having a bad day, it is. I have never watched Trailer Park Boys, no. The Kyle Rittenhouse shooting discussion is very interesting, and sort of the meta discussion is also very interesting. Facebook is taking down any posts that appear to be supporting him. That seems really, just trying to do some analysis of stuff, and like the whole thing is like weird. You've been trying to figure out why you're online, and you figured it out to be with me. Excellent. I'm glad I can serve a role for you. Yeah. I think the best legal analysis right now is that Rittenhouse is probably in the right. So, But he's not going to find that out for a year and a half and probably going to be in jail the whole time because I doubt he's getting bond. I'm going to have to cover this shooting, aren't I? This execution. I'm going to have to cover this thing. Make a video about that. The media's response to it. Oh no, we're nowhere near malicious prosecution territory. We're nowhere near malicious prosecution territory. The prosecutor has a reasonable argument at this, especially at this stage, and on a uh, on a probable cause standard. The prosecutor is well within the bounds of probable cause. So we're nowhere close to a malicious prosecution case, right? We're all trying to go to the end of the page and trying to adjudicate this thing, which is a little bit of a mistake because we don't have the facts. We don't have testimony that we might need. We don't have facts we don't need. We have a limited picture. Based on a limited picture, it seems like self-defense, but there could be other factors we don't know yet. But are we on a probable cause standard without breaking a sweat? Without breaking a sweat. So we're nowhere near a malicious prosecution. I mean, Rittenhouse will be lucky to get bond and bail. I can see him, especially on 2 first-degree murder charges. I can see him not getting bond, or being so prohibitively expensive it doesn't matter. $240,000. That's a good start. For first-degree murder in a case this complex. Depending on what a jackass the prosecution wants to be, which I'm assuming is a lot of a jackass because their motivations and incentives are to be a pretty big jackass. Yeah, we got Ferguson some clothes finally. Yay. I think the what was his name from Florida, George Zimmerman. I think that wound up being like $4 or $5 million. I think he still owes money to his defense lawyers, as a matter of fact. He can get a little cray cray. Has Austin been keeping it weird? I used to live in Austin off Metric. Well, Austin's been shut down pretty hard. So at this moment, we're not so much weird as, completely. I need to get some shrooms. That's what I need in my life. I need someone to hook me up with some microdosing shrooms. That's what I need in my life. Why am I calling us breaking? I don't know. They're pissed about things. Wah, 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 we don't have food. Wah, 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 we don't have clothing. Oh my god. So much. Yeah, I could get the spores and grow myself. I could do that. I could do the whole growing my thing. I could do it myself. Wah, 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 we don't want to eat people. Yeah. I know, man. They're all so picky. So many needs. Let me take a quick look at Secret Labs here. While we're take a little break here. Take and see what's going on in Titan XL world. Products. Titan XL. It's available in 5 variants. Excellent. For $479. Excellent. Okay. I won't get till the 20th of November. Oof. Oof. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to return my chair well before that. So black, black like my heart. Yeah. So unfortunately, I think the Titan XL is out because I'd have to return this chair, and I'd have to go back to the other one. So I don't know about. Yeah, I don't know if I can do the Titan XL. Titan XL does look like a cool chair, though. Maybe if and when I lose weight, I'll get like the regular Titan. That might be fun. So maybe I'll save it as a goal for myself to get the regular Titan, lose 100 pounds, and switch this tear out for the regular Titan. Maybe that's the ticket. Maybe that's the dream. Maybe I should start a GoFundMe, help fund my gastric bypass. Help fund my gastric bypass so I won't die. GoFundMe. We need cowboy hats. We require 4 cowboy hats for sure. Everyone needs a fucking cowboy hat. Thanks guys for again, thanks guys for being cool and chilling with me. I appreciate you allowing me to just kind of take a little break, a little law break. Still hunting for an icon guy, by the way. Still relying on people in Fiverr to make my icons for me. I looked at WeWork or whatever it's called, and didn't really work, unfortunately. Yes, I have some pawns that are psychopaths. Why do you ask? I think I have 2 or 3 of them that are psychopaths. I think I've got at least one cannibal in there. Yeah, we work with something else. Yeah. Oh, thumbnails for my videos. That's what I'm talking about. I need someone to do thumbnails for my videos on a regular basis. So I'm hunting for someone to do thumbnails for me on a regular basis. Shit. First colonist death. And second colonist death. And I got an alpaca that wants to kill me. Yep. For some reason, I can't select to bury them. For some reason, I can't bury them. I do have a grave. I have a mass grave over here. Yeah, I have a mass grave. It says space in it. Oh, maybe it's not set up for colony. That's probably what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not set for colonists. That's what the problem was. All right, cool. That's right. All right, cool. Yeah, mass grave. It's a mod. So you don't have to dig individual graves, so you can build one mass grave. Makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, it's a mod. So what's the plan? Yeah, the resources make a solar panel. Not right now. At the moment, there's no real plan. Just trying to like really get the colony up and running and off the ground, and it's not going that well, to be honest. I'm so tired right now. I just feel tired. I'm gonna take a nap. All right, and I'm changing the storyteller settings. Change the setting to a more casual play. Using the second zone for cotton to make things for, Got ducks. We've got lots and lots of ducks. So we need to make a little duck world, I think. Ducks are eating my food, man. You can forbid the ducks the human food. That's a good idea. How do I do that? I can deny them area access to the zone, but is there a way for me to do it otherwise? Unless they're tamed? What did I do? There you go. Now the ducks will not come inside. Bye, ducks. I love how Nightbot deletes every message. That's really a great Nightbot. So Nightbot, if you do something bad, it decides to delete every message that you have ever said. That's just great. I love Nightbot so very much. It's not frustrating in any way. Nightbot's the best. Doesn't make me want to pound the table and break it. Nightbot is an automatic moderator. It's an automatic moderator that I can use to automatically moderate my chat, which I need to do because of reasons that I went into a lot of detail earlier in the stream. I'm trying to solve a very particular set of problems, and Nightbot seems to be the best solution to those problems, but unfortunately, Nightbot brings its own set of problems into the fold. So, let me check and see if those comments are available yet. Nope. The comments, the live chat is still not available for the Kyle Rittenhouse video. It is still not available all this time. It was streamed on the 27th, and the live chat is still not available. I hate it. I hate it so very much. I want to kill things. Let me check the spam messages. I'm not even sure what it triggered on, to be honest. Oh, I think it was on assuming. Yeah, it was on assuming. Wow. Okay, that's my bad. Yeah, the word was assuming because of the way I wrote the way I wrote the script. Okay, great. That's great, Kurt. This is great. That's good news. I want to hurt everything that moves. I want to kill all living creatures. Okay. I need to go out and get some sun. I need to go out and go get some pool. All right. Thanks for streaming with me for a while. Thanks for streaming with me for a while. I'm going to go out and try to get a little bit of sun at the pool. Thank you, Terry, for becoming a supporter. I appreciate it. All right, guys. I'll check you out later. This stream is going to become unlisted, incidentally. I might list it as members. Yeah, I'll probably change it to members only or something. It's not part of my regular content. So, I take vitamin D as a supplement for whatever it's worth, but you want to help get all those algorithms helping? Okay. How do you propose to do that, Terry? I'm certainly open to anything that you think that will help, but what would you suggest? Or do you mean you just became a member that helps the algorithm? Do you mean it that way? Or did you have something more specific? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, I'll check you out later. Bye.